Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ted McConnell, and I direct the campaign for the civic mission of schools. Thank you. One of today's summit hosts, and what a day it has been. We hope you have found today informative and inspiring. The steering committee charged with planning today's event has many thank yous to extend, and I have the most satisfying task of making them on behalf of our steering committee. First, we extend our deep gratitude and appreciation to the three great philanthropies that made today's Democracy at a Crossroads Summit possible. Thank you very much, Carnegie Corporation of New York, and the always inspiring Dr. Barton Gregorian, the very gracious Jerry Mannion, and our buddy, the awesome Andrew Garrity. Thank you. Thank you, William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, the foundation's dynamic president, Larry Kramer, Daniel Stead, who made such an effective presentation today, director of the Madison Initiative, and Kelly Bourne. Thank you to the Colonel, to the Robert R. McCormick Foundation, its incredible president, the very honored David Hiller, Democracy Program Leader, the exceptional Sean Healy, and dear Janice Lombardo. Thank you to the McCormick Foundation. I feel a little like Jimmy Fallon. Thank you. Can I get some thank you music? A huge thank you to each of our amazing speakers, moderators, and panelists who have most certainly made the case for the vital importance of civic learning to the health and future of our republic. Thank you to each of the summit champions and partner organizations who have each contributed so much to this event and so much to the innovation in civic learning we've highlighted here today. Thank you to each of the outstanding national organizations that have made meaningful commitments to strengthen and improve civic learning, announced a short time ago by Dr. Charles Haynes. A huge, heartfelt thank you to Justice Sotomayor, who's already on the elevator, but we thank her for gracing us with her presence and her wisdom. An enormous thank you to the incredible producer of today's summit, the exceptionally talented Amber Cruz Mooring. Thank you, dear Amber, for making the trains run on time and keeping the steering committee on task. Thank you to Laura Probst and the great team at Sunshine Sachs, who superbly handled media outreach. Thank you to each of the staff and volunteers who worked so hard on this event today. Thank you to the very best MC and very best attorney you could ever want, our friend Wendy May. And the most important, thank you, Wendy May. And the most important thank you of all, to each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for making the time to join with us today. Folks, we certainly hope you have found today's summit informative and motivating. We've been shown the important and positive role civic learning can play in bridging the divides afflicting our nation, in promoting news literacy and counteracting the scourge of fake news, in promoting civil discussion of controversial issues, and in promoting civility on the public square. You've seen examples of innovative programs and teaching strategies that truly engage and inform 21st century students. We've heard about successful strategies that have changed state-level policies in Illinois and in Florida, truly models for every state in the nation. The National Civic Learning Community and our fantastic supplemental programs have led a revolution of innovation in civic learning, perfecting the use of digital media, developing truly engaging and interesting teaching methods, and will go right on innovating and working to change state and district policies so that every single young person in this nation will have equitable opportunities to experience the same student-centered, innovative civic learning showcased here today. To succeed, we need your help. We need your involvement. So many are looking for the quick fix, the easy answer to the problems dividing our society today. Few can see beyond the horizon of the next election. I'll be honest with you. Strengthening and improving civic learning is not a short-term answer to the problems we are all concerned about. But we submit. Investing in civic learning, innovation, in changing policies so that effective civic learning is the reality for every student, those are investments that will truly pay off in a more informed and engaged citizenry and a healthier and stronger republic. Won't you please join with us in our great crusade to restore the civic mission of our nation's schools? And now, the very last word at today's summit goes to the architect and chief organizer of today's proceedings, the incredible, dynamic executive director of Justice Sandra Day O'Connor's iCivics program, the exceptionally gifted Louise Dubé.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank you so much. You're the best.
From your steering committee.
Oh, doesn't everybody want a Ted? He's awesome. Thank you. Ted has been the most committed and unbelievable support throughout this 9 months of planning for this summit. So I want to just hold your attention for just a few minutes to give our thanks to each and every one of our steering committee members who have really devoted their time and energy for absolutely nothing, to be honest. So I'm going to start by thanking the two funders are usually in our philanthropy space, usually the guys who write you a check and then say, hey, what about that report in a year? This is not the case this time. This time we had Andrew from Carnegie and we had Sean from McCormick. They were there every week on the call with us, working, writing letters, asking people to speak, and being with us in the trenches every day. And I am deeply, deeply grateful for your work. For the same for Jerry, who's been such a guidance for us, incredible. And so we have a few gifts. If somebody could bring up the gifts for Andrew and for Sean, who have really been the most exceptional funders I've ever had to work with. Oh, I love all my funders. Cards in them. So, why don't you come up here, guys? They're individual. Here, Andrew. Thank you so much. You're wonderful. And this is for you. Thank you so much. Next up, thank you. I want to thank I hope he's still here, the smartest one on our steering committee, and that would be Dr. Peter Levine from Tufts University, who really put in the intellectual work that we needed to keep us straight. Dr. Peter was really tired of picking up my phone calls, I can tell you that. So from now on, he's blocked me. So thank you so much, Peter. Next is a competition between the two most efficient women I've ever met in my entire life. One is Kristen Campbell from Pace. This woman rocks, man. So we love Kristen. Thank you for all of your work. Unbelievable number of hours asking, you want to do something, the next 10 minutes, it's done. There you go. Thank you, Kristen. And Amber Cruz-Mooring, there is no word for Amber Cruz-Mooring. Amber is the single best event planner I've ever met in my life. Thank you so much. We were on time. I can't believe it. Thank you. I want to say this is for the wisest of all of our steering committee, Doug Dobson from the Joint Center. Doug was Judgment Incorporated, just a wonderful, thoughtful, effective guy who will always keep us on the right path. Thank you so much. And last but not least, the exceptional, the only duck walk man. As we leave here, he will do the duck walk back to the USA. Like, you guys got to watch this. Thank you so much. To end, I would like, if all of the champions are still in the room, if they would stand up. Consource, Generation Citizen, Lee Everman from Street Law, Constitutional Rights Foundation, Paul Bowman from Education Commission of the States, MICVA. Anybody left from MICVA? I want to thank them also. These guys were also incredibly devoted in getting us speakers, in getting people to come to the room, in getting any kind of help that we needed. Some of these people put in hours and hours of work. So this is not something that was put together by a small group of people. This extends to a lot of people. I want to just particularly thank Julie Silverbrook from Consource, who is really exceptional. Thank you so much. Last item, could all of the iCivic staff stand up? This is the best team ever. Thank you very much. You guys are just awesome. So thank you, and thank you for everybody. And this is it. It's a wrap. Back to the USA.